What's going on, YouTube? This is Joezmcfly hitting you up with another reaction video to yet another Yankee game. This one was bad. This one sucks. I know I said this a little bit ago. I think when we were going against Oakland, but yep, this one takes the cake. This one's definitely the worst loss of the year right here. I mean, to lose this game the way that you lost it, big loss. Yankees are basically assured to be out of first place now. Red Sox winning. I mean, that's not even the important part. Cannot believe we lost this game. Severino and Quintana just fit the billing today. They came out, and I was going to wait until I got upstairs, set up everything so I could be able to record, but I had to get this off my chest now. I just could not hold this. Severino gave you everything that he could. Not only did he give you 7 innings, right, but he had a career-high 12 strikeouts with 0 walks, right? So your starting pitching does that. And the bullpen comes in and does the complete fucking opposite. 12 strikeouts to 0 walks. The bullpen freaking walks 6 freaking batters. Incredible. Oh, and don't forget the hit batsman. The injuries are really taking their toll, because every game, and a lot of people don't want to acknowledge it, every game in baseball, and then this is why baseball is so great and it's so bad. It's 162 games in 180 days. And Betances is basically running on fumes. Chapman could not pitch today, of course, because he just came off of a freaking shoulder injury. Chad Green wasn't available today. So who do you have in there to get you some freaking outs? Herman came in and he walked 2. I love his stuff, but the 8th inning is not his place. I thought Clipper did a really good job of what he had. You know, he was given first and second. No outs. He came in. And yes, he did walk the batter. He was wild all over the place. But he was able to get out of it with only 1 run and still the lead. Very impressive from Clippard. Good job. And really, I know I give Clippard a lot of shit, and a lot of people want to DFA him. But you know what? We need Clippard. We do. Because the kids, you know, you want the best for them, but they're not ready right now. Not right now, not yet. You know? I mean, they couldn't do it against the freaking White Sox. It's a horrible team, you know? So we're going to have to do it some other way. We need Clippard to get going. As much as it's not a popular answer, unless we, unless we can trade for a reliever or something. I can't even think off the top of my head who you're going to trade for or whatever. But unless you could trade for a reliever, I'm talking about a high leverage, top-notch guy, kind of reliever that could be able to bridge, kind of solidify that bridge a little bit. But going back to what I was saying, the 162 games and 180 game schedule. Yesterday's game is intertwined with this one. We won yesterday, but it's also a little bit of a loss. We were up 6-1, had to use Betances in that game, and had to use Chapman in that game. So, being that they had to come in that freaking game, today, Betances is probably less effective. Chapman's not available. That affected today's freaking game. Chase and Shreve had to do his freaking job yesterday so that today we can get our freaking win. Holder had to do his job yesterday so today we can get our freaking win. And that's just what it is. And this is why we need Adam Warren back. We do. He is that bridge. He is what helps people not be overworked. He is what gives Green the ability to come in also in high leverage innings because he is used to being a starter. He can't pitch every single day. He hasn't pitched on back-to-back days yet, I don't think. But Warren can be able to come in, pitch multiple innings, give you some length, and be able to kind of soak up some innings with effective innings as strike throwers. Somebody's going to come in and sometimes save a Betances and sometimes save a Chapman from coming in, or maybe just bringing in only one of them. This was a game we had to freaking win. Seriously. We had it. But you know what? We lost. And the other great thing about baseball and the schedule is that tomorrow we have another game. And you know what? You got to get over it. But this game, it all starts to compound. This game today affects tomorrow's game. Now you don't have, Betances for tomorrow, So that's another thing. How is that going to... We got Tanaka on the mound tomorrow, so we need Tanaka to come through. We do. So... It's really stressful being a Yankee fan right now. But in all honesty, these are the times that you really earn your pinstripes. Because at the end of the season, when it's all said and done, and all 162 are over, then you can always look back and say, I was there for this time. I was there throughout the really good times. I was there in this time. I was there in the time when we was getting rocked. I was there in the time when our bullpen was the best in baseball. I was there in the time when we were going through so many injuries in June. So we just got to make it out of June right now and get into July, hopefully. And hopefully we start getting some players back and getting some reinforcements. I think we'll get Warren back maybe next week. And then hopefully CC. And then, hopefully Starlin Castro is only a 10-day DL stint. And then, so on and so forth. Before you know it, we're going to get our guys back. And when we get our guys back, then we can be a complete team. This team has not been complete. The estimated roster, the starting lineup has not played together one game yet. Not one game. That's, some optimism for you, I'm not even going to edit this video. You know what I mean? And I'm not even going to put no music or anything like that. I'm just going to talk to you guys real. As a Yankee fan, I've been a Yankee fan all my life. And this is the team, emotionally, or I wear this team on my sleeve. So it was a great game, from Severino. It's wasted. So now we got to move on, and hopefully Tanaka could give us some length tomorrow. And I'm looking for some big things and hopefully something for him to build on from his last start for Tanaka. So, it's a lot. But, you know what? We down, we not out. We might be in second place right now. Well, all in all, with everything happening, it's a good position to be in. Real tough. But... one thing I did want to say, big ups to Gary Sanchez and Judge, man. And Tyler Wade today worked the awesome walk, awesome at-bat, both of his at-bats. He saw 7 pitches in his first at-bat, 8 pitches in his second at-bat. He's a good guy. I mean, he's a leadoff hitter. So it's a good guy, good eye to keep on there. And I think Ref Snyder should watch out because Tyler Wade is there. And if he's going to see the opportunity, he's going to take it. Right now, Ref Snyder's not producing with his bat, which is what he's supposed to be up here for. And, Tyler Wade took worked a really tough at bat versus a lefty, which give Joe Girardi some confidence in putting him in there. So that's one thing. But I just hope that we do right this ship. Aaron Judge is just awesome, and we can't waste this season. A double from him, and then that clutch game time single from him, and then Gary Sanchez batting right behind him with the opposite field double was just awesome. To give us to score 3 runs in that inning from those two guys is just it brightens up your eyes because the possibility of what this can be. And the Yankees have to decide what the hell to do with Matt Holliday too right now. Because right now they don't know what's going on with his body. They're going to have to decide. It's going to get to the time where it's probably smarter to put him on DL, maybe let him rest for a couple of more days and bring in another bat, because the Yankees cannot keep playing short every day. They just can't. I mean, they were at a point today where they may have had to start pinch hitting with pitchers. You don't want to play like that. You don't want to play with a 24-man, 23-man roster. You don't. But as I always say, guys, this video is kind of long or whatever, but make sure you do keep the pinstripes on. Keep your pinstripes strong. Make sure you do leave likes, comments, subscribe on the channel if this is your first time. I do reaction videos for the Yankees. I'm going to start getting into some other kind of videos with the Yankees, talking about either trade deadline targets and prospects and things like that pretty soon. Just going to get some information all together. But yeah, man, let's go out tomorrow with Tanaka, behind Tanaka. Hopefully we could get some bats going and win this game, man. And let's go Yankees, man. Let's go. Peace.